Hey Vicky, how are you?
I'm great. How are you on this beautiful
Good.
morning?
It really is gorgeous out there. I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you for joining us. We're using these little videos to introduce our followers and the people who read our newsletters to some of our teams. And it's really great to have you here so that we can get to know you a bit better. Would you mind just telling us a bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Vicky De Groote. I live in North Raleigh. I've been here almost 8 years. I lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin before that for about 17 years. Um, I live in North Raleigh with my husband and my 22-year-old daughter. My 26-year-old daughter has chosen to stay in Wisconsin. And I also have 3 cats and 2 dogs, and that's significant to me. I mean, pets are always significant to everybody, but I do work at a cat shelter at the moment. So um, I've been interested and involved in politics at some level, probably since I was in college, just more at different times in my life than others. But of course, 2016 lit a fire under the backsides of a lot of people, including myself. So I got very involved with my party, the Democratic Party, and other organizations. And 4 years later, just really enmeshed in the whole political scene. So
Yeah, I know you do a ton of really great work, and you inspire a lot of us with your energy and commitment. Um, I just wanted to mention Politica's mission because I think it's important for people to understand what we stand for. A statewide, nonpartisan organization, our mission is to inspire and embolden women to be independent, confident, informed activists and civic leaders working for democracy in North Carolina. So, to talk a little bit about Politica, do you remember how you heard about us and how long you've been involved with us?
absolutely. A woman named Madeline brought me to my first meeting. I had met her. We were both volunteering with the coordinated campaign for the Democratic Party in North Raleigh in 2016, and we spent basically every day together for about 3 weeks, helping get canvassers out and doing some other things around the office. And after the 2017 Women's March, which I helped organize, Madeline was like, "Okay, you did that. Now I have a group I want you to come and be involved with and see if you like it." I really had no idea what the meeting was, and she brought me to my first meeting, and I just jumped in with both feet, loved it. Was just like, "Oh, this is so cool! Thank you, Madeline." And then she promptly moved away, but that was great. That was,
Yeah.
she did that before she left.
Yeah, we miss her. She was great, and we're so glad she brought you to us. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
super. I have a question just about the 2020 elections. I think for a lot of people, they're very immediate, and I wondered how you were involved in the 2020 elections, and is there anything that you do differently with hindsight?
Yeah, I was pretty involved in the elections. I'm a Democratic Party officer in a few different ways, precinct chair and then caucuses and some other things. And so I was very involved with the party things and a lot of things with Politica as well. Of course, we had events and had to pivot when the pandemic started and started doing things different. But yeah, helping with different events and publicity and different things. What I would do differently is I think I would go ahead and go for it and go knock on some doors and stand back with my mask on. I think that was one of the things that was lacking, and could have made a big difference for North Carolina. Was if we actually, once we knew how to safely do things, go ahead and do them and not be quite so cautious, because I think it cost us quite a bit. Happy with the outcome at the top of the ticket and governor and a few other things, but there were some there were some races that we definitely should not have lost, like Chief Justice Sherry Beasley. And I think maybe a few more doors knocked would have helped. Like 400 in my precinct would have made the difference. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I would do
Yeah,
differently.
when it's only 400, you can
Mm-hmm.
you can
Could have
you
been
can
my
visualize
precinct.
the doors. Yeah,
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 yeah.
definitely. um can you think of some ways that people could be involved with Politica? Do you have any ideas about that?
Well, I have one really great idea is you could join the newsletter crew, which I am the crew leader for. We put out a weekly newsletter and others at times that as needed. Sometimes we put out special newsletters when something big has happened. Last year we did a weekly Take Action Tuesday newsletter just in the first few weeks of the pandemic to kind of help people figure out what to do. So the newsletter crew is great. You don't have to have experience doing newsletters. We'll teach you what to do, how to use the platform that we use and edit and all those kinds of things. People in our crew write the newsletter once every few weeks, depending on how many of us are on the crew, is how often you do it. And then editing at a few points in between. And again, and then we all help find content. And again, it's not, you can pick the weeks that you can do it and pitch in when you can at other times. Also, of course, social media crew would love some more people in the social media crew. Again, don't have to have a whole lot of experience. We'll show you how to do that. Our other crews are connections crews. So if you just really want to talk to people and email people and get people plugged in to Politica and things to do, connections crew is a great way to go. And then we have our events crew that plans all our different things, which is, kind of the heart of a lot of what we do is planning educational programs for the community about candidates, about policy, about skills training. We do that too for how to get more involved in politics. So, any of those things, any of the crews that we have would be really a great way to get involved. And it can be, a longer term commitment. It can be for one particular project and see how it goes. Join the newsletter crew. Yeah.
Yeah, we all have our favorites, right? Well, thanks so much, Vicky. It's been great getting to know you a little better and learning more about how you're involved with Politica. And I look forward to, working with you. You're just a joy to work with. Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoy working with you as well. This organization that you and Dana created and established and have built up is just has been very rewarding, and working with you and the rest of the leadership crew and the other crews has been wonderful. So thank you.
Thank you.